Hi students, today we are going to discuss the second chapter of grade 12th English book Flamingo. The title of the chapter is Lost Spring Stories of Stolen Childhood. This chapter has been written by the famous Indian writer Anees Jam. She has taken birth in the year 1944 in Hyderabad. She is an Indian author, journalist, and columnist for major newspapers in India and abroad. Her most famous work is Unveiling India. It was a detailed chronicle of the lives of women in India. Students, in literature, we connect different seasons to different age groups, as winters symbolize old age, while summers the youth. Similarly, the childhood period is called the spring in a person's life. This story highlights the lives of those underprivileged children who never witness blooming period in their lives, who are devoid of education, healthy food, comforts, and education. So we can say that the title of the chapter is quite apt. In the first part of the chapter, the author describes her meetings and conversations with an adolescent Sahib. He is a rag picker whose family and thousands of other families like his migrated from the flood-stricken Bangladesh to India in order to find a source of living. Starvation, illiteracy, and extreme poverty forced them to rag picking. Now, at least, they can manage the meal of one time in India. They scrounge through the garbage for old clothes, torn shoes, metals, and if sometimes they are fortunate enough, they find a 1 or 2 rupee coin too, which they consider as precious as gold. Around 10,000 families of rat pickers live in Simapuri. According to the author, Simapuri is a place which is situated on the periphery of Delhi, yet miles away from it, which means the dull and gloomy appearance of Simapuri cannot be compared with the national capital of Delhi. They live in unplanned, filthy mud houses, which are a challenge for health and hygiene. But they are content as they have roof on their heads and can sleep soundly as they can feed their family now. The author writes further, for the children it is wrapped in wonder, but for the elders it is a means of survival, which means for the children scrounging the garbage is sometimes a kind of treasure hunt, but for the elders actually they know the importance of it. They know that this is the only mode of survival for them. After a few conversations, they became acquaintances. One fine day, she advises Sahib to join a school. She knows that her advice is hollow. She in fact promises Sahib that she will open a school for him. In the very next meeting, Sahib asks her about her school. She feels embarrassed at that time, as she knows that it will never happen. Those are just fake promises which these children hear from politicians, influential people who are selfish, and these promises are never meant to be fulfilled. It is quite ironical that his name was Sahib-e-Alam, which means the Lord of the universe, and his life was totally opposite to it. He is not alone. He roams around the streets with his other rag picker friends in the early hours of the morning, who, like birds, disappear in the afternoon. On seeing them barefoot, the author couldn't stop her asking them about the reason, and they came up with funny replies. Either they don't know what to say or they are hiding their pathetic circumstances. The author recalls an incident when a priest's son tells her that how his parents couldn't afford shoes for him in his childhood and he used to go to school barefoot. She also gets a chance to visit the same place and feels relieved on seeing another priest's son wearing the school shoes. But soon the thoughts of barefoot ragpickers surround her. Why is she so concerned? Because she knows how important shoes are for a child. They not only give comfort but also protect them from germs, injury, heat, infections, and whatnot. Once she sees him watching the game of tennis. He is standing at the boundary wall. Symbolically, she wants to convey that as a child he also has the right to play the game. But with a heavy heart, she confirms that never in his life Sahib could play this game of riches. At many places, she tries to sensitize the readers without overemphasizing. One fine day, she finds that he was not the same old Sahib. His smile was lost. He discloses to her that he works in a tea stall. This indicates that he is now burdened by responsibilities. He has to follow the orders of the tea stall owner. At least, as a rag picker, he could work according to his own wish. But now, Sahib-e-Alam, whose name means the Lord of the universe, is no more his own master. Students, if you have liked this video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to have the online tuitions, my phone number, which is a WhatsApp number, is given in the description. Thank you.